Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Tag! Buffalo 18!
Running this one left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he makes the Hats go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go, Rick, go. Check smash, check smash. Go, Chap, go, Chap.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. He's going to loft one deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash Bronco.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This is taken in at the 13. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Coming out throwing is Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. First down, Williams. Forced out to his right. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the sack. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Getting out to his left. And that will not be enough for a first down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. On the move, headed right. That's completed right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
18 Rattler. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught for big yards on the right side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reduce the lead to just 4. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
And it's a miss. The kick is no good, so this game stays at a 4-point differential. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
On the jump.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Williams on the play action. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down. Here's Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. Has the connection to Odunze. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
They'll run here on first down. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, set. Come 19, come 19. Set, go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He'll take this at the 10. Find some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trying for the deep ball. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's got Pierce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Play action with Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Has him on a quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run with Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts with some work to do, trailing in this game. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Trap 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble force. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Bronco. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Richardson on third. He's got it deep downfield. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Colts push their lead to 3. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Williams to throw on first. Chased out to his right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Brings in the kick at the 9. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on second, Williams. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Head the street. Head the street. Trap 60. Trap 60.
One of the tight ends motioning right.
Go.
2nd and 6 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line, the constant. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cost for big yards on the right side. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth.
And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And that was a disaster of a return. They're going to start near their own goal line.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Ready, break. Go.
1st down throw by Williams. Komet brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 79 Broncos. Cut 19, cut 19.
Williams from the gun. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. This throw is cut. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a third-quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Bring it. Check up.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Running with Swift out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Williams will look to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. And they bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing from near his own goal line. And they pick him off again! And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dump off caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
In the end zone, touchdown, Indy. The Colts parlay the interception into points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. And he's going to go all the way. No flags. We've got a touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
Go.
Another try following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Bronco. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hup.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting at the 10. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams to throw on 1st. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't...
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
On 1st down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
18, Pioneer. Ready? 19, Lion.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Setting up to pass. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check that, street. Go, Rick, go. Check smash, go, check. Warrior 70. Ready?
He'll throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's...
Big gain downfield. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap. Trap 60, trap 60. Get up.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Set. Dragon 60. 70 range. 70 range. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Looking to throw it. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Go.
Now to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Bears take this one on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we say so long from Indy.